Welcome to UXL, where you can learn new skills anytime and anywhere. Visit uxl.com to explore our full course selection. This lesson is part of a larger course. Check the video description below for a link to the full course where you can enroll. If you enjoy our content, please like and subscribe. For your convenience, the course cover displayed on your screen provides the complete course title and lesson title. Let's proceed with the lesson. Lesson: Managing IAM Users and Groups. Managing IAM users and groups is a crucial aspect of effectively administering AWS environments. At its core, AWS Identity and Access Management provides the framework for securely controlling access to AWS services and resources. This lesson delves into the intricacies of managing IAM users and groups, emphasizing best practices and the importance of a structured approach to access control. IAM users are individuals or applications that interact with AWS resources. Each IAM user has unique credentials and permissions that determine their level of access. The creation and management of IAM users involve defining specific roles and responsibilities, ensuring that each user has the appropriate level of access for their tasks. Assigning minimal permissions necessary for a user to perform their job, a principle known as the principle of least privilege, is fundamental to maintaining security. This approach reduces the risk of accidental or malicious misuse of AWS resources. IAM groups are collections of IAM users and serve as a mechanism to manage permissions collectively. By assigning policies to groups rather than individual users, organizations can streamline the management process. For instance, if a group is granted access to specific AWS services, all users within that group inherit those permissions automatically. This not only simplifies the administrative workload, but also ensures consistency in access control across the organization. The creation of IAM users and groups begins in the AWS Management Console, where administrators can define user details and group memberships. IAM policies, which are JSON documents defining permissions, can then be attached to users or groups. These policies specify the actions that are allowed or denied on AWS resources, providing granular control over access. For example, a policy might allow users to read data from an S3 bucket, but deny them the ability to delete objects, thus protecting critical data from accidental deletion. Effective management of IAM users and groups also involves regular auditing and monitoring. AWS CloudTrail, a service that records API calls made on your account, provides a detailed log of user activity, aiding in compliance and security monitoring. By analyzing CloudTrail logs, administrators can detect unusual activities, such as unauthorized access attempts or changes to critical configurations, and take corrective actions promptly. Additionally, AWS Config helps track changes to AWS resources and their configurations, ensuring that any deviations from the desired state are quickly identified and addressed. Statistics highlight the importance of robust IAM practices. According to a 2022 report by Cybersecurity Ventures, cybercrime damages are predicted to cost the world $10.5 trillion annually by 2025, up from $3 trillion in 2015. This staggering increase underscores the necessity for stringent access control mechanisms to protect sensitive data and resources. Furthermore, a study by Gartner found that through 2023, 99% of cloud security failures will be the customer's fault, primarily due to misconfigurations and inadequate access management. These findings emphasize the critical role of IAM in safeguarding AWS environments. A key best practice in managing IAM users and groups is the use of multi-factor authentication. MFA adds an additional layer of security by requiring users to provide 2 or more verification factors to gain access. This significantly reduces the risk of compromised credentials, as an attacker would need more than just a password to breach an account. AWS supports MFA through various methods, including hardware tokens and virtual MFA applications, ensuring flexibility in implementation. Another essential aspect of IAM management is the use of roles and temporary security credentials. IAM roles are similar to users in that they define a set of permissions. However, roles do not have long-term credentials. Instead, they provide temporary credentials for the duration of a session. This is particularly useful for applications or services that need to assume different permissions based on the tasks they perform. For example, an EC2 instance might assume a role that grants it read access to an S3 bucket only when it needs to process data stored there, minimizing the risk of overprivileged access. A case study illustrating the effectiveness of IAM roles is Netflix's use of IAM to manage access for its microservices architecture. By implementing IAM roles, Netflix ensures that each microservice has the precise permissions needed to interact with other services and resources, enhancing security and operational efficiency. This approach not only reduces the risk of unauthorized access, but also simplifies the management of permissions in a dynamic environment. Training and awareness are also critical components of effective IAM management. Ensuring that users understand the importance of security best practices, such as using strong passwords and recognizing phishing attempts, can significantly reduce the risk of security breaches. Regular training sessions and updates on emerging threats help maintain a security-conscious culture within the organization. The use of IAM Access Analyzer further enhances security by providing insights into the access permissions of resources shared with external entities. This tool helps identify and mitigate unintended access, ensuring that only authorized entities can interact with your AWS resources. By analyzing policies and identifying resources that are accessible from outside the AWS account, IAM Access Analyzer aids in maintaining a secure and compliant environment. In conclusion, managing IAM users and groups is a fundamental aspect of securing AWS environments. By adhering to best practices such as the principle of least privilege, regular auditing and monitoring, MFA implementation, and the use of IAM roles and temporary credentials, organizations can significantly enhance their security posture. The integration of training and awareness programs further bolsters the effectiveness of IAM management. As cyber threats continue to evolve, the importance of robust IAM practices cannot be overstated. By leveraging the tools and services provided by AWS, organizations can ensure that their resources are protected against unauthorized access and misuse, thereby safeguarding their operations and data. This concludes the lesson. We trust you found this video informative and engaging. To enroll in the complete course, please use the link provided in the description below. At UXL, we are committed to your learning journey. Each course offers a certificate of completion, online support, and downloadable resource files to enhance your experience. If you found our content valuable, we invite you to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Thank you for joining us, and we look forward to supporting your continued pursuit of knowledge.